Hi, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a reading for Cancer. The sun, moon, rising or ascendant signs of Cancer. So, Cancers, please take what resonates and don't manifest the rest. Tarot and time are always in flux, constantly moving. So when you see this reading, it is the right time for you. There will be messages in it for you. All right. So I'm feeling it out, like to feel intuitively what oracle to pick from for you to begin. So I'm gonna do the Queen of the Moon. Queen of the Moon. All right. So Cancer, for the sign of Cancer. Queen of the Moon. So you've got attraction with the supermoon, and then the egg moon with trust. So attraction and trust here. Okay, and then one more card, not those other ones, just one more. Abundance with the hunter moon. Okay, so I like this 44. So attraction with the supermoon. This card is about being magnetic. You attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity and avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalances to your body or your mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. A supermoon is a full moon that is the closest distance from the Earth as in its revolutions. It's also referred to as a perigee moon. The supermoon looks huge in the sky, and being so close to Earth, it influences the oceans more than usual, causing more extreme tides than are normal. These changes in gravity and forces are certainly noticeable, and for most people who follow the cycles of the moon, do magical workings aligned with them in this energy of the supermoon. So, a supermoon greatly magnifies energy. So that's the very first card that you've got. And then trust. So these influences are dominant in your experience right now. Trust yourself. Develop self-trust and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. Self-trust is the basis of all other trust. Apart from the trust we might develop spiritually with our higher power. Our decisions are valid. Self-trust helps us to align with decisions that are valid and that we ourselves matter. That knowing ourselves combined with trusting ourselves leads to better, more informed decisions about all aspects of our life, including career and relationships. Okay. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Your self-trust is being outlined here. And then abundance. So I believe that once you have this self-trust in alignment with your authenticity, and really the self-trust is the foundation for all the abundance and this attraction power to magnetize things to you. Your self-trust is highlighted here big time. And the abundance moon, which is the hunter moon, I love it, is about taking advantage of the time of abundance. It's all around you. Possibility and opportunity are everywhere. You are open and responsive to the abundance around you, and there's enough for everyone. The hunter moon is the traditional moon of plenty. It was when game was at its most plentiful, so that people would not go hungry. The moon was large and bright in the sky, and in some cases deep orange, and there was a great deal of light to go hunting with in the well-lit evening. Our ancient ancestors couldn't just go off into the supermarket to buy what they needed. So the abundance was part of a cycle. It wasn't present all the time. So in this time of the year, it's to be taken advantage of. As modern people, we are less used to these natural cycles of plenty and barrenness because most of us have stepped away from the growing food and natural environment. However, these cycles are still there, even if we are not part of them consciously. The moon normally rises in October in the northern hemisphere, and so was before the winter snow. And then a companion a companion stone is citrine for this energy here. So I like these for you, Cancer. So self-trust, abundance, and attraction. That's beautiful. Those are great energies. All right, so for Cancer, show me what my foot's stuck here. What is that? Show me for the Cancers. Any messages here for them? I'm going to use the Gilded Lenormand in a second. Seeking and finding. Seeking and finding. Interesting. Seeking and finding. All right. Let's get a number for you that's pertinent at this time. A number that is going to guide you to 7. So when you see this number, be mindful of it because you're going to get, it's going to be like a guidepost for messages for you or certain things that happen that your attention needs to be on. So the number 7 could also stand for like the 17th, the 27th. It could be the 7th. The number 7 is going to be pretty powerful for you, Cancer. All right, so Liar has come out. Be careful of somebody sneaky. That's never good. Oh, geez. All right, and then there's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then no, it's not the right time for something. And then this one is move on. All right. Someone is unavailable. It's a waste of time. So, take the messages as they resonate for you. So you've got a Liar and a water sign here. And then no, and move on. Somebody is unavailable. It's not the right time. So what are the external energies around the Cancers now? Mercury. That's communication, words, thoughts, analysis, information, learning, seeking and finding, right? All right, so let's get some Gilded Lenormand here. This is going to tell me about your experience in a far more precise manner with these cards. It's better than, it's very informative. What are the Cancers going through right now? What are some messages that the Cancers should be aware of for this reading, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. All right. So, this one was the first one. So the birds, the mountain, fish, and the boat. So you're getting communication here. There's going to be messages or incoming or outgoing communication regarding some challenge here. So the birds, that represents communication, in and outer, and you did get Mercury, which is about communication. And then the mountain represents challenges, obstructions, things that are, require a lot of effort to endure and conquer. So you're going to have communication, incoming or outgoing, regarding some obstacles, some challenge here, and it's affecting your money because the fish card, it is equal to your wealth, your financial currency, what you've got going on. And then followed by the boat, and this is about travel, and it's also about going somewhere. Like, it's not just travel, but it's like, it could be like a vacation or somewhere that you're planning on. Underlying that is stork with a new beginning. They bring something new. So there's communication regarding obstacles and challenges that have an effect on your financial well-being, and it's affecting travel for you sometime in the near future. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to pull the tarot and get your Celtic cross here. I just want to get some tea leaves for Cancers. Some messages for them. You will be, honor and respect will come to you with the crown. Take care, enemies are working against you. And increase in material wealth. There's an increase in material wealth, but you also have to be mindful of people that are not there for your best and highest good. I mean, it's a shitty truth about life, but, you know, we all have to face that. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success here with the Valley. Great worry over nothing with the Whale. Seek out information that will help you. And you did get seeking and finding. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross with the Rooster. Advice from a friend with the dog barking. Time to go out and have fun with grapes. An older man, you have dealings or relationship with some older man here. Successfully overcoming a problem with the Bridge. Another man, but this one's a fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. And then hard work ahead with the Table. And yeah, honor and respect will come to you. Okay, so, okay, take what messages resonate. And let's do the tarot now. I'm getting, I want to get Cancer's most dominant energy at this time, where they're coming in. I saw there was a card flipped over, so I'm going to get that, yep. Okay. So for the Cancers, for this reading, show me the information, Spirit. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What's up with them at this time? What's their most dominant? Okay, the Magician. That's a Gemini, Virgo energy. This is about your skill, your creative power, and you having the elements at your disposal to create anything that you are wanting at this time. Okay, that's too many. I want to know the challenge, the most dominant challenge that Cancer is facing. Okay, it's about equal give and take here, and resting, and you need to give yourself more time to restore your energy. The Four of Swords is about a time out. When you take time out, you get answers to problems that otherwise you wouldn't have if you were on the go so much. And giving and receiving, and the fairness of where you're extending your energy and what you're getting in return, that needs to be equal. There's something that you're either over giving to or under giving to. There's not an equilibrium here with this being in your challenge position, and you need more restorative time so that you can rejuvenate. Show me the foundation. Okay, and then so you've got okay, wow, you've got Scorpio with the Death card here at the foundation, which is about cycles, release and rebirth. And then the Aries Emperor. I'm sorry, it's the Justice card, my bad. So Death and Justice together. Justice is about clarity, cause and effect. It's about needing to balance out decisions and just seeking that harmonic equilibrium within the daily routine that you're in, so that you can achieve your success and outcomes that you're desiring. Now, the Death card is all about growth, believe it or not, but it is about transformation and ending cycles and a release. The first thing that needs to be really understood and accepted is the releasing, the letting something go, so that that space can be freed for the new incoming. And that's life. The only thing that you can really rely on in life is the fact that things will change. There's always change. Show me the crown. Thank you. Okay, so there's a lot of worry here, and it's putting you off your game. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords, and this is crowning you. So this is about, you're just worrying a lot, and you did get that whale, which was like worry, needless worry, or a lot of worrying over nothing. And anguish, hopelessness is what this instills. Yeah, it brings about a bunch of anxiety. The Nine of Swords is never a very good energy. And then it's knocking you off your game as far as being in that motherly, Cancerian nurturer. You know, that you're focused usually on your home and family and things that are important to you, which is beautiful, and you have a high intuition. So the Queen of Pentacles is a lot to do with what I just mentioned about Cancerian energy. So for that to come in reverse with the Nine of Swords tells me that these thought patterns that you're taking part in are really keeping you from your truth, from your true authentic stance, and it's not good. It's not good. It's show me their recent past. What's Cancer's recent past? It's just causing you a lot of unhappiness. Yeah, your recent past is the Four of Cups. Don't allow your focus to close you down to the new ideas and new opportunities when you're not seeing things properly with the Four of Cups, because there's a hand extended in the illustration with another cup, and there's three in front of the person that they're just like looking at with no passion whatsoever. So this is about being despondent, being disconnected, being a disassociation with yourself, and not seeing the opportunities that lie everywhere, to be acted upon if you so choose, and you're not seeing it. It's about where you focus it's about where you place your focus. What's the incoming? Nice, King of Cups. This is about emotional emotional intellect. It's about the gamut of emotions and knowing when and where to take part into some of your emotions, but it is also about supporting yourself and letting yourself feel the feels. So I'm glad that this came out for you, because it could help unstuck you. King of Cups. This is your incoming. So this is a energy that's about fire and water. So I like that. It's helpful to know that. And underlying the King of Cups is the Three of Cups, which is about sharing and celebrating. But it's really, as far as your emotionality goes, it's about sharing your emotions, allowing them to be shared and not cooped up is going to free you. Temperance underlined. So what's in the environment that's influencing Cancer? What's in the environment that's influencing Cancer? Okay, thank you. Three of Wands. Yeah, this is about waiting, okay? But, you know, when it's reversed, it's about delays and obstacles, disorganization. Because when it's upright, there's listening to your inspiration and acting upon it. There's a instinctual and an knowing, and you just follow that. There is no disorganization. It's like you enter into the flow, but to have it in reverse. So there's a real cause for you to change up the trajectory that you're in right now, and to confront this stagnation so that you may bypass it and not have to sit in it, because it's just subtracting, from the bank of your life, and we don't get this day back, this moment back, as you know. And so it's really important to take action on your ideas and not allow yourself or your energy body to have any stagnancy in it, or to become depressed or low vibration, all those things. All right, so for your fears, I would like to show me Cancer's most dominant fear here. I knew that there was another message. I felt it. So your most dominant fear. Fear has led you here. Change is required. Fear is your greatest teacher. Reprogram any aspect of yourself that is not aligned with authenticity. Reprogram. Yeah, that is not aligned with authenticity. That's what that Four of Swords is about: restoration and rejuvenation, and allowing yourself time to process and integrate things that have happened. Potential outcome for Cancer. The world. So it's like a culmination. It's about stepping from one world to the other, reaching goals, and having the wherewithal to know that you're in the wrong place and going to the right. Yeah. So when it's in reverse, there's an emptiness, an unfinished feeling, an unfinished business, lack of fulfillment, and grief from not having done what you had set out to do. So that's but the potential for success here is great too. It's just about you seizing the moment and really acting upon your inner authority and not letting anything stagnate. So let's get some chakra cards for Cancer. Wow, it went longer than I thought. Show me for the Cancers, please. Bittersweet. Okay, so self-worth. Yeah, there's a lot to do here in these messages for you, about your self-love, and how self-love is the beginning of all love, except for the divine energy exchange and the love connection with the divine. But there's a bittersweet energy here, but there's also gossip and isolation. So just be mindful of where you're placing your focus, because it's going to be the very thing that will bring about the reality that you're experiencing. So it is in fact the focus of your attention that determines your very existence and what you'll experience in this reality. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, I love that. You really need to, it's time to take action. So these are both fire moons that have come out for you, the Aries and Sagittarius. So, and that King of Cups was fire and water. So I really feel like for you to find that emotional equilibrium, you need some more fire element so that you can reach your authenticity and really stand in your truth and feel good. We are having a new moon in Scorpio on the 13th. This is crazy. This just came out, and I love the how, because we're literally having it. It's tomorrow. Today's the 12th I'm filming. So tomorrow there's a new moon in Scorpio. So use this new moon in Scorpio, Cancer, to work through your fears. This is awesome. And catapult yourself to a resonance that is more you. Don't let yourself drown in the facades of others. You are good enough, bottom of the deck. And yes, you are. You are good enough. So work on your self-love, and everything else, I think, will level up for you. I loved these messages. I hope they helped you, Cancer. Be well and enjoy the new moon in Scorpio tomorrow. Peace.